Mixed Blood is at its core about the successful coexistence of people, about people paying positive attention to one another's differences and being better off for having come together in that way.
It's a theater that's really built on an ideal and on idealism, which makes it a really fun place to come to work every day. And as far as its particular way of implementing its mission, it's unique in the Twin Cities, it's unique in the US. I'm pretty sure it's unique in the world. We have a radical hospitality program that makes it so that anyone can come to our plays for free, because we wanted to radicalize not only what we put on our stage, but who's in the audience to, experience it. Which is kind of what theater is all about. It's all about getting in a dark room and feeling our humanity together, and if you shut off a chunk of humanity, that kind of defeats the purpose.
Our stance is always that we're open to the community and we want to engage at every single level. So in that way, Mixed Blood really is a part of changing the culture of theater to making it more open and accessible, and also making kind of every demographic and every different population find a home kind of in the theater and feel welcome.
And as time has gone on, we really say, who do we want to speak to? And then we find the finest programming or create the finest programming to do that. So we really started out with who are we trying to talk to, and then how do we do that, and what's the best forum to do it.
We don't just, sit in group meetings and say, what do we think that people want? We actually go out and meet with people and, learn about what their concerns are and how we can address those concerns, and let them know, how we can connect theater to what's going on in the real world.
The Twin Cities is an amazing area for talent and a really welcoming and absorbing place for different points of view. And I think the great joy of the theater community is that we all have very different points of view, and we share it in very different ways, using theater as our voice.
The work that happens here tends to be the edgier work, the work that is pushing the conversation, which is really exciting for me as an artist, and it creates a good home also for the work that I want to create as a playwright.
In the construction that Mixed Blood is doing in 2015, we are taking what was probably a 50-person lobby that served a 210-seat theater and creating an event center.
There's really a lack of communal space in this neighborhood, as with most urban neighborhoods. So people really appreciate the fact that they know they can always count on Mixed Blood as a resource.
We're on a very diverse block, and the people who actually live on our very diverse block are able to come to our shows. That's exciting. We're very close to the University of Minnesota and a lot of other colleges, and we have a lot of younger people in our audiences now, and it just makes everything more exciting. It makes our work more exciting, it makes the conversations more exciting, it gives us permission to do edgier work, which is also exciting, and even our longtime patrons, I think, are really loving the experience of being in the Firehouse for a show.
The world will be better when pluralism is the norm. And while people embrace it as a concept, people don't often embrace it as a practice, and we're hoping that we can be a spark plug to that happening.